So as you can see, she's got the standard sort of Hella Lalizus, what I call square nav lights. So I decided that having had boats before, that you walk along the side and you catch it with your leg or whatever, and you knock these off. So I thought, well, okay, I would change. So what I've done is, just bear with me, it's a slippery slope on here. What I've done is changed to something a little bit more streamlined and better shaped, so that you don't knock it. Yeah, so a lot better shaped, yeah, a lot better streamlined, so if you're walking along you're not going to knock it off. And they're actually brighter. I do have an LED version, but at the moment that's just a normal festoon bulb in there, but I can change that to an LED. So that'll do. So first thing to do, take the cover off and remove the bulb, and then we'll take this fitting off. So as expected, one terminal was pretty rotten, so well, not the terminal but the connector on the end of the wire. That's all right, so we'll get rid of that. We'll clean up behind, put some tape over the holes, and then bolt in place the new one. So right, okay, so here we go with this is the light we're going to put in its place. So you've got the, comes apart like that, so you can change the bulb in it, put an LED festoon or whatever you like. Okay, wired in place, just got to clean up, tape up the old holes, drill new holes, screw her in place. Simple job. And of course check that it's working. Oh, this could be the internal contacts. It's the same on the other one. Okay, so the old holes are nicely taped up, so any water that gets behind is not going to go through into the cabin. And there's an M3 tap, and there's the M3 bolts ready to hold the light in place. So doesn't need anything fancy, no nuts behind, because the fiberglass is thick enough to take the thread, and it's only a light anyway, so should be fine. A couple of nice little lights. So let's see if we can walk amongst duck shit. The motorboat, funny enough, for a motorboat, is very clever. The guy has actually wired it up as separately steaming lights, which is, most motorboats obviously don't do it. So there's the starboard light on, she's working fine. And oh, and the port light on. So that's nice. That looks a little bit better and a little bit more streamlined, in keeping with a motorboat, I think. Next thing, I might change that ventilator for a solar vent, but not really sure yet. And here's my little anchor, and that holds surprisingly well. It's only about 5 kilos, but it holds surprisingly well. Yeah. So, all 24, all ready to go.